Good morning, champ.
We're back, dude.
I know. You have the long sleeve shirt today. It's cooling off outside.
You know, I always did that because of the sun, though.
Oh.
I did it because of the, I'm scared of the sun. I know you don't, but. So we're back for jaywalking. It's been a minute, I think, since we did it, right?
Yeah, you were in LA, and as you came back from LA from your vacation, I went to LA. So
I haven't done it since the food poisoning, In-N-Out Burger, all that stuff.
Yeah. You've been telling people on social media? Yeah, I was worried about you.
Yes, I got pretty sick last Thursday, so.
Damn.
So 7 years right here, bro.
When was it 7 years? What date?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
18th.
Wow.
The 7 years I walked in and I met Angie.
The 7-year itch.
Yeah. She got me this card, so it says, "You're my jam." She says, "I love your nuts," and then she wrote, "in my mouth." Typical Angie, huh?
Oh my God. That's funny.
I have something I want you to try, though. These are, so Chris Tuttle, he started this company. It's called More Hydration.
Okay.
These are water enhancers, because you know we love the water enhancers.
Yes.
So I want to give you one of these to try.
I love that stuff.
This is lemonade and sweet tea. I think these are only 2 flavors right now.
Wow.
But they're really good, actually. And it's not just like, you know, we've used Crystal Light and these other things, and there's not really any kind of benefit to it. This one actually has some minerals and...
it's actually healthy for you.
Yeah, it's healthy. So
wow. Very cool. I didn't know he was doing that.
Make sure you give him a plug.
Of course.
Really good.
Do we have his Instagram for this?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little jaywalk, and I'm going to put on everyone's favorite.
I hate a blocker.
These are D&G. So when you guys keep asking me what kind of glasses these are, I bought these in South Beach in 2008, I think.
Okay.
So they've been around, but you notice they're coming back into style again.
Yeah.
I think all these guys are wearing it. Let me see where Capone is. He's
Let's
see. We're gonna do some jaywalk. You said it's a little. Oh, shout out to Young LA, the newest drop that's coming Thursday.
Awesome.
Do we have? Is this gonna launch? But no. What's today? Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. But this might drop tomorrow. Yep. So noon. This drops.
Okay.
Okay. Use code Cutler. Capone, come on. Come on, Capone.
This why is it for India?
Yeah, Total Nitro, because I don't have it. Total.
You don't sell that in the States?
Protein. No, my. Wow. This is.
Oh yeah.
Total ISO. You know, I don't do a blend yet.
Okay.
So, you ready to go there, Mister? Come on. Come on. Come on there, Mister. Come on.
Is he wearing a tie?
Yeah, that's a tie. He has to dress up, you know?
Yeah.
So we got him dressed up a little bit.
Okay. He's very fancy.
Uh-oh, you know what we got going on today?
Leaf blowers.
I can't believe people actually like the leaf blowers.
They like it. It's part of the show.
You know that? Wow, there's a lot of action today going on, huh?
Yeah, it's part of the show.
We seem to always have everyone... everyone's always here on a certain day.
Yeah.
What did you think of the design?
Oh, it's nice. She started already?
Yeah, she loves Halloween. You know?
Yeah, she does.
I always question, you know, we're not going to be here for Halloween, so.
I know.
We do the whole mask thing for Halloween.
You're always in
you know?
Boston, yeah. Capone is all better.
Yeah, so he had his surgery. He's good. He's walking. They said he needs 30 minutes a day.
Nice.
I don't know if he's feeling good today, though, to be honest.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because he got up this morning and threw up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
You know?
How's his blood sugar condition thing? He's good now?
Well, as long as he eats twice a day, he's good.
Okay.
I think mainly he just needs to eat twice a day.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's one thing I kind of learned. I mean, I don't put a bowl out for him all day. You probably put a bowl for your dogs all day, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of pick.
They just pick, yeah.
See, we don't do that. We have actually, remember the
Feeding
food's,
time, yeah.
The food's shipped to us.
Right.
So when we feed them, it's on a schedule. They eat at 9 and at 5.
Yeah, yeah.
9 in the morning and 5 at night.
Yeah.
So tell me what else is going on with you. Training. I see you posting more stuff now. What enticed you to start using Instagram other than just rants?
I don't like that question.
Huh?
I don't like that question.
I'm asking you a serious question.
I guess certain people have asked, and
do you feel like you're like looking good enough to do
No,
it? Because the comments are, hey, you look good.
No, that's not that. That's just people have been asking for me to be more in front of the camera and not just behind and stuff. And I told you, I just don't think my life is that interesting. But people want to know. So I'm trying to be a little bit more out there.
Do you like that I'm razzing about the Cutler Classic, or
No, I think it's cool.
what'd Merlin say about it?
He
tagged him.
likes all that stuff.
Yeah, is he excited for the Olympia?
He doesn't really talk about it because it's not in Vegas, so we don't.
Is he gonna go, or
No,
no?
he's not gonna go. He can't get away because of his work, He's always on the computer all day, so he's not gonna go.
Yeah. Do you ever think about like the Olympias and what we did and like all the process of the last week and the preparation?
Dude, I think about it all the time. Those were the good years, dude.
What did you like the most about it, though?
Yeah, I was just, I just really like to be included and seeing the process. And the last week was really intense, but I remember doing all the, because you did so many extra stuff that other people I don't think would do also. There wasn't just like prepping for the show, but you would do all the, TV interviews and radio interviews. Like you had so much shit to do the last few days of the show. You were cramming on top of everything else. To me, that was fun to be around that.
Yeah.
It was always an adventure with you.
Yeah, it seemed like, because not everyone was doing media. This is the thing that was crazy is I felt like we always did way more than everyone else.
For sure.
Media-wise. I remember Dan saying, everyone needs a Dave Borlée because we were shooting so much stuff.
Yeah.
And no one else was doing that kind of media because there wasn't any outlets really to do it on, right? Like we had websites and we had, really we're really taking advantage of the message boards.
Oh, for sure.
Because wouldn't you say that was a social media?
They were big at the time, for sure. Well, yeah, that was like the Instagram of the day, back then. We would post several times a day, like updates for you. And if it wasn't like little clips, video, because I didn't know how to edit yet. So we would film something raw and just post it.
Yeah.
And then we would do also video. So between the videos and the pictures and the updates, people loved it. They really felt like part of your prep. And
yeah, I'm trying to think how we really, plus I was everywhere too then, right?
Yeah.
I was traveling. So
yeah.
If you didn't see me on the media, on the message boards or whatever, is that what they're called, message boards?
Yeah, message boards.
Then you saw me in person.
Oh yeah, you've always been all over the place.
And then I don't think I was utilizing Facebook as much necessarily, but
no, it was just getting started. I think back then, like it wasn't so prevalent as it is today. But you've always been like that. And before that, it was your videos. You were always good about releasing videos.
the DVDs, releasing the DVDs, filming behind the scenes, all that stuff.
That was great.
I think that's important. I think that's where, ideally, it helped when I had someone around me to help me do that stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, they think that, well, I don't have anyone to shoot it. But now, of course, everyone's walking around with tripods, and I know people kind of put those tripods down.
I know.
Do you find it annoying, the tripods?
I'm okay with it. I guess it depends who it is.
Listen, it's either the tripod or a gym bag.
What's the gym bag?
Well, people carry big gym bags now to the gym. Like, they bring like bigger like backpacks and that kind of stuff where,
yeah.
What did you like? When you trained at Gold's with Chickarillo?
Yeah.
You didn't carry a bag with you, right? Because you had everything at the store. You just walked down to the gym, right?
Yeah. No.
And now, you know, the gyms tried to ban bringing in bags, I think, for certain sizes. Remember, because people used to steal the weights and the handles and stuff. But I think now they're letting like certain size bags, but I think they've kind of pushed the backpack stuff away, right?
Yeah.
Some gyms.
Yeah, some gyms.
The more commercial gyms, I think.
Which we don't really train at.
Yeah, you wouldn't even probably go to any, right?
No. I can't wait all that time for the machines and stuff. These people are just, I mean, I've been a couple of times here in Vegas. I mean, they'll sit on a machine and type on their phone for like 30 minutes. I can't deal.
Yeah, it's very hard to deal with that, isn't it?
It's terrible, yeah. And you gotta say what you want, but they don't do that. And
isn't it amazing though? Because I think that, you know, if it was 20 years ago, it probably wouldn't bother you as bad. Like, I think that it would be like, I don't know,
dude. When you want to train, you don't want to wait over stupid. And there's no etiquette today, like, meaning, like, you can't really ask someone, hey, can I jump in with you? And, you know, and it's like they don't even want you to do that. They look at you with a funny face.
Yeah.
If you ask that, where in the past, you know, people do that all the time. You're like, okay, can I jump in with you? Oh, yeah, no problem. It's like gym etiquette.
Well, that's going to revert me to Gold's Gym Venice, my trip there. So I mentioned to you, I went on Labor Day. It was very, very difficult for me.
Yeah.
And I actually said to the guys, I remember when I went there with Angie last week, the guy actually said to me at the desk, he's like, dude, I saw you come in on Labor Day. And I'm like, oh no. Because he knew how it was going to be. And honestly, I was like doing my set in the middle. I remember I was doing calf raises and literally people were like, hey, can I take a picture? I was like in mid-set, you know?
Wow.
Like we talk about the etiquette and kind of letting people train. And I ended up leaving, you know, I was just too busy.
Yeah.
But then when I went with Angie and we trained, you know, it was back to the normal, like I got the good vibe and, you know, I got to see Mehmet and a couple of the other guys, you know, Big Luca and those guys. And, you know, I was able to train, but definitely the vibe is a little different, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we talk about, maybe just you're not there, maybe when we're filming, it's a little more, like there's more, or maybe it's just a time. I went at like in the late afternoon, I went after the busy time, which I told you was great, right? We got a good workout in, and then we went really late one night.
Yeah.
The late one night reminded me of when I was training in 10 and 11, you know? Because I used to go at like...
I remember, 10.
Yeah, because it closed at 12.
Yeah, you'd go after the store closed. You wait till the store closed, which was what, like 8 o'clock or something? We'd chill a little bit and then we'd go train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But it's still, like I said, I went... It was still, I did a lot of pictures though. I took a lot of pictures. Oh, I'm sure. But you know, I was feeling good in the gym, and you know, ever since this Fit for 50, he wants to stop constantly today. I don't know, man. I just, maybe since I got back and I had the food poisoning, but I've been second guessing, okay, what's my schedule going to be? You know, because I was training 7 days a week.
I know.
And I don't want to say I burnt myself out, but I feel like now I'm like, you know, I was going to go to the gym last night because I shot content all day yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take the day off.
Good.
I mean, I had trained a couple days. It's not like I didn't train.
Right.
But I want to say I took the day before yesterday off too, so
good.
I just didn't feel like training. Let me just bring him inside now.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Yeah, so I was saying, you know, I just said to you, I probably told you the most outlandish comment ever. Is like, dude, I don't know how much I'm going to train.
I know, I'm shocked.
You know what it is the, you know, I did this 50 thing, and I think you need goals.
For sure.
You know, it's like, okay, what's the next step? I need something that's going to challenge me a little more. Like I mean, dude, I don't want to get bigger. Right. I don't want to get bigger. I don't want to get more lean. like I think now what I would love to do, which I'm never going to do, is I would love to slim my physique but keep some sort of muscle retention. And it's just when I start getting too light in body weight with the way my trunk is, it just doesn't look right. Like the limbs start to shrink, and then it's like more like a barrel. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. So, because I feel like I got to keep decent arms. Like I have to. It's going to be hard to just.
Downsize?
It's downsize everything. Like I'm not going to downsize my frame. You know.
But you know, it's funny when you had your bicep tear, and you didn't train for like a little while because you couldn't really.
Yeah.
You were like I remember you taking a picture at the pool or somewhere, and you look like yourself, but just kind of like a smaller version of yourself, like same exact body,
Yeah.
but just like smaller, which was kind of cool to me. I was like, wow, he still looks the same, even though you can tell you weren't as big, but it was still the same body with just maybe like a 225 or something. I don't remember how much you were weighing, but and I thought it was kind of cool that you could do that.
Yeah, and you know, I talk about the training and the stress relief and stuff like that, dude, but like, I don't know. I just don't feel like you know, we took the trip last week, and, you know, if I do some sort of exercise, meaning even if I just walk for an hour in the morning and do whatever, I feel like it's kind of filling,
Yeah.
like, that output of energy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a decision I'm trying to make now, like how many days a week I'm going to train. I'm definitely not going to do 7 days a week.
That's a lot, dude.
I've actually been enjoying watching football on Sundays, and
Good.
you know, I'm not one of these people that sit around and eat a pizza on Sunday and stuff like that, but you know, I definitely probably won't eat In-N-Out burger for a long time.
Yeah. You got that.
You ever do that when you get food poisoning from
Yeah.
somewhere and you're like, oh, I'm not going to eat that
turned
again.
off, of course. What would be a good, if you were to like eat something not on your plan, what would be a good cheat meal?
Cheesecake Factory sliders.
Ah, okay.
I'd probably eat sliders from Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Which I probably do to go to Cheesecake Factory.
I love cheesecake.
I still eat chicken breast and rice though.
I know.
At all the places, you know, I like to eat, it's crazy. I still kind of revert back to cheesecake.
You're a creature of habit. Yeah, I love that place. It's just a good vibe in there. Do you ever like go to certain places just because of the vibe it gives you?
You know, it's just, I think it's just, I mean, people go there because the portions are large, right?
Yeah.
I think overly large sometimes.
But it's good memory. Like certain places give you like a good feeling,
good vibe,
well-being. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Remember we used to go after Lonnie's show?
Yeah. In Pasadena?
Yeah.
We've been so many times.
So what do you think about the outcome of Regan versus Nathan?
I
in
am
the last
so
contest?
happy that Regan finally qualified, and I thought it was a toss-up the week before, and I was really hoping for a reversal, which they do sometimes.
Yeah.
It happened back in the day when Dexter won the Arnold, and Chris Cormier was so pissed because he had lost that one. I think it was like the first one without you, like 05, I think. And he went back in San Francisco the week after, and he beat Dexter. I love stuff like that.
I can see both sides.
Yeah.
I think Nathan has more maturity. I think Nathan was in better condition, but Regan's structure, overall balance.
Yeah.
I think he was close enough. He improved enough from the week before.
He sure did.
Had some of the same judges there. And listen, the guys that were third and fourth, Theo and why am I forgetting his name?
So Theo, the French guy, was in third?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he was fourth, I think.
Okay.
They were in the best condition of the whole show.
Okay.
So they didn't necessarily go on only condition. That's one thing I can say is I don't think contests should be solely on condition if the guy's balance and proportions and he's close enough, right?
Yeah.
And I know people are going to argue on here, well, Regan wasn't close enough. I agree. Regan wasn't 100%. I told Regan he has to be better. He's going, you know, he's got 7 weeks now to the Olympia, whatever, 6 weeks.
He'll get better.
Yeah, he's going to get better. But who wins at the Olympia over Nathan and Regan? I think Nathan probably would.
It'll be interesting.
You know what I mean? I think Nathan probably would because he's just got more of a, he's been at the Olympia. I think he's been in that top 7 before.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, he has a good shot there, but who's to really say? We don't really know.
No.
But we'll come to find out. I mean, unless Regan really turns it up. Regan still needs a little more mass. He still was a little too heavy at that show. Yeah. So he'll get it right.
Yeah.
And we are happy for him.
He's going to be motivated, I'll tell you that.
He will be, right?
After just winning this one, yeah.
Yeah, and he's, you know, he's going to come back to Vegas. He's already super motivated. We talked right before he went on stage, actually.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
He said you give him a little pep talk. Like, I really helped him out.
I called him.
That's great you did that.
But, you know, that's it, man. The Legions is left. I think the France show.
Last show of the year?
Still. I think, 2 more, I think.
Well, last show before the Olympia, I should say, right? Okay.
So we'll see what happens there. And, you know, I think the Olympia's, it's going to be something for the record books, you know?
Yeah.
Did you see a picture of Hadi yesterday?
Yeah. With Hani?
Yeah, crazy with the...
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's how many weeks out?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I don't think he's ever off, to be honest with you, meaning like he always looks good.
Dude, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
These 212 guys are no joke, man. I'm excited to see Keon in the 212.
Oh, he looks great.
You see him at the gym
every day.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
So, it's going to be a hell of a show this year in Orlando.
Yeah. I think Keon could win. Because he's a little taller than Sean.
Sean, yeah, but we'll see. So, you know, Sean comes in great shape.
Oh, for sure.
He's a beast, you know.
For sure.
You know how hard it is to beat Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, but the height has something to do with it a little bit. Sometimes a little taller with the same sort of muscle mass just looks better. We'll see. I love Sean, so I'll be happy for him if he wins again, of course. But I don't know. They've been changing a lot of champions lately. Have you noticed? Like the IFBB, it's not like a set thing where like it's always the same guy winning. It's not like that anymore. There's a lot of changes in the places.
Yeah.
And I think it's exciting for people.
Well, let's see how it rolls out, man. And next time I see you, it'll probably be a training feature. And
all right.
Shout out to everyone out there. Let's hear your comments. Let me know what you think. How should I schedule my new schedule for my training?
I say 4 days a week.
We'll see.
Can you do that?
As long as it's not triceps and hamstrings on the same day. Shout out. Love you guys.
All right.
See for you. No worries for you. That Game of Thrones. Go Cersei on you. I flip the script. I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to shut me